Now let's take a look at this week's high school sports.
Boys, let's get this W. Let's go.
The 0-2 Eisenhower Eagles traveled to Barnaboo Field Friday night to face the 0-2 Romeo Bulldogs. Eisenhower started off with the ball first, and the Bulldogs stopped the Eagles' opening drive and forced them to punt. This is where Bulldog Loof Rolfs tips the punt and Romeo recovers deep in Eisenhower territory. That would set up this scamper in for a touchdown by Romeo senior Brian St. Clair, and Romeo took an early 7-0 lead. The Eagles would later capitalize on an interception in return for a touchdown by Aiden Ives. The blocked extra point made it 7-6 Bulldogs. In the second quarter, on 3rd and 9, the Eagles would find success as Preston Crum would place the football right in the reach of Ethan Barker, who does the rest, to give Eisenhower the 13-7 lead. To close out the second quarter, Eisenhower's Anthony Cardamone would intercept this pass to keep Romeo from scoring going into the half, where Ike still led 13-7. In the third, the Eagles had worked their way into Bulldog territory, but Romeo would block this Luke Drzwicki field goal attempt to keep it 13-7. In the fourth quarter, Romeo's Braden Golaski had this big run getting down to the Eisenhower 1. Then Romeo turns to Brian St. Clair, who finishes up for the touchdown, making it 14-13 Bulldogs. Romeo would put up a field goal late in the fourth quarter to make it a 4-point lead over Eisenhower, 17-13. And despite the Eagles' valiant attempt, Eisenhower could not make it happen, as they lose to the Romeo Bulldogs, 17-13. Up next for the Eagles, a visit from the Dakota Cougars.
Within the friendly confines of Barney Swinehart Field, the Utica Chieftains take on the Ford Falcons. Early on, Brett Bird connecting with Jason Azar. Finally being pushed out of bounds near the 10-yard line. Setting up a 1-yard quarterback dive for Brett Bird. And the extra point was good, and Utica leads 7-0. Next possession, Gary Nilsson with a 2-yard run, waltzes into the end zone. And some trickery. Nilsson takes the direct snap, in for the 2-point conversion, making it 8-7 Ford. Into the second quarter, Josh Bears hits Dominic Cavassini in stride, finally being knocked out of bounds at the Utica 8. But their drive would stall out and they would settle for a field goal, lengthening their lead to 11-7. Now Utica with a little razzle-dazzle. Brett Bird laterals to Darren Welch, and he bombs it to Garrison Nix. The extra point hit the upright and was no good, but Utica took the lead 13-11. Into the second half, Brett Bird with a long arching pass to Zachary Jacobs, and that makes it 20-11. Brett Bird to Garrison Nix, and he gets some yards after the catch, diving into the end zone to make it 27-11. Ford answers back with a touchdown of their own, Christopher Williams. The 2-point conversion failed, and they still trail 27-17. Utica puts the nail in the coffin as Jason Azar drags defenders into the end zone, bringing us to our final score, Utica 34, Ford 17.